Hello, Internet. It is Wednesday, October 21st. So, yesterday there was some big news for Tetsu. There's a competitor that got a lot of press, and it's pretty much at stand up meetings in Slack. They do it a little differently. They're actually doing it a very similar way to a new engine I'm building for Tetsu, where they can do it via direct messages and then report back, which I've working on. But regardless of that, I was both excited and disappointed at the same time. I was disappointed because they got a lot of press, and I don't. I mean, I know why, but I don't. I don't totally understand why publications like TechCrunch are totally in love with people that get funding compared to people that have like customers and revenue. I mean, I do in part because those potentially going to be larger companies. But still, I mean, it's the same reason why news is so depressing. Um, they like to sensationalize stuff. But regardless of that, I was both excited because some of the comments I was reading, like, "Oh, this is a really cool idea. Uh, this is really helpful," things like that. Um, it just knows, it goes to show that I have to do a lot better marketing, and there's a lot more people that are in love with this concept. The other thing that made me discouraged was I know Ben, who's the creator of this. We've talked before, so I'm a little disappointed that he didn't. I mean, I would have done the same. I wouldn't have told anybody, "Hey, I'm working on the exact same thing that you just did." Um, but that's okay. It's business. It's open market. Whatever. But I'm excited um, because of the potential of Tatsu. Um, a I'm more driven now than ever. Just gonna kill it on the hard work front, and I kind of know what my priorities are. Um, it kind of kept me out of this rut of just other priorities getting in my way, and then I know now that it's like a fundable idea. Not that I want to have funding. Um, that's what got me a little concerned because they've got funding, so they can move faster. Like for example, they can work on their bot all day today, and I have to go do some client work. Um, but I will sleep a lot less. I will. I'm just reinvigorated. So I do like the message that they're doing. They are out teaching me. Ben does a really good job. He created a Slack channel that I'm a member of for Slack developers, and he's kind of known as like the bot person. And he had a really great Medium post about why bots and why the future of bots is good. I like the message that their bot is giving. Like it's not just about stand-up meetings, but it's about other tasks. And that's what Tattoo is going to morph into, but it's not, it's the future. It's not now. So our message was like stand-up meetings. Um, but he's definitely out teaching me, and he's doing talks and going around talking about bots and talking to investors about bots. So I really like that he's doing that. I'm it kind of kicked me in the butt that I have to do some more of that. Um, and you know, from a funding perspective, I'm really interested because I've been told by a number of investors, A, this wasn't a fundable idea. B, I'm too early. Um, and he was able to get funding. Now, I don't know if that's a Midwest thing compared to an Austin, Texas thing. Um, Probably has something to do with it. The investors around here aren't as hip. They're not just they just don't move as fast. They don't even know. I mean, a lot of investors I had to explain what fucking Slack was. Um, so and then we both have very similar views on the future of bots and why meetings suck. And so it's just interesting. And this is long as shit already. But enough about that. It looks like a cool product. If you want to check it out, it's howdy.ai. Um, but I'm just going to work harder. And we're already farther along. So, yeah, I'm excited. Yesterday I worked on client work that I had, and I then worked on Laziness, which is the open source um, API for Slack, and I'm adding the RTM, the real-time messaging component to it, because I know I can improve the sign-up process with that, as well as speed it up and have some more features, and then that'll make it easier for the other engine I want to build. And so I'm working hard on that. My goal is to get that done in the next few days. I got pretty far yesterday. I figured out how it works. I figured out the API. I figured out what the RTM start is for. And it'll help me eliminate the incoming webhooks and outgoing webhooks. So that'll be nice. Today I go to Ann Arbor, work with client, and then we'll work on more of the RTM stuff. I still have the launch client to finish up. So I'm going to sneak in a couple Pomodoros for that. So no sleep, but it'll be fun. Talk to you guys tomorrow.